Next in agenda is address by Mr. Brajendra Navnit, Principal Secretary, Information Technology and Digital Services Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. He spearheads the state's IT strategy, focusing on expanding digital infrastructure, deep tech innovation through initiatives like IT&T, and driving the state's 1 trillion economy goal. May I request you, sir, to please share a few words?
It is always a pleasure to interact with diplomats. Takes me back of my previous posting, 4 years in Geneva as a permanent representative and ambassador of India for the World Trade Organization. I was just chatting with His Excellency Antonio, and he is also a Geneva bird. He said that about 20 years back, he spent almost 4 years in Geneva. So Geneva brings back people together, and I'm glad that I had an opportunity today given by Dr. Surana for being here and interact with diplomats. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Surana and Surana for bringing such a nice evening get-together where the culture, business, trade theme is kind of working in synergy. And I was giving him some ideas also that for the next year, what all we can look forward as the outcome of such gathering. Just to tell you, because a lot of things have already been shown in the audio visual of Guidance Bureau as well as the IT&T Hub, reiterate those understandings that India is ready for future. India is open for business. And if someone would have told you that in a week time, that is within 7 days, you will have 2 trade agreements, one with European Union and another with United States. Incidentally, it was exactly 7 days apart, the announcements. And that takes our basket of trade under trade agreements up to 75%. So what does that mean? That 75% of Indian trade will now happen through bilateral agreements, and which is almost at par with European Union 75% of trade with the trade partners in the form of bilateral agreement. But not to bring down the Geneva, that multilateral and MFN status, but that shows that we can work both ways, that wherever need arises, we can open up our market, we can have deals, and we can allow our competitive advantage and comparative advantage to work in the international trade business. One figure which has been talked about by Dr. Surana, which is very important, is the delta, because ultimately trade representatives, at least we were told as diplomats, that we have to focus on 3 T's, that is trade, technology, and tourism. Now, for that, a country of Indian size in GDP, we are commanding about 3% of the global GDP, and you heard that number of 17%. What does that mean? It means that the delta of the future business is coming 6x from India, that a country of the size of 3% of the global GDP is contributing almost 16 to 18% of the delta growth in the future, and that is going to increase in coming years, because you would have already seen that in a difficult year of 24-25 and 25-26, even with lot of headwinds, we were able to almost clock 7% and above growth with a very benign inflation, which is first time we are seeing that we are below the inflation level which is being seen in developed economies. This gives the confidence to investors, this gives the confidence to the financial world that here is a country where if you move forward, keeping your horizon not very short term, that 6 months, if you are there for a 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months return, then I would rather say that please don't look at our country. But if you feel that you want to have investment returns in the coming 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years for your shareholders, for stakeholders, the pension funds, the insurance funds, and the financial funds, then you have a very good choice in the form of country like India. Within India, if you look at Tamil Nadu as the growth engine in this part, last year we grew almost at the rate of real growth of 11.2 and the nominal growth of 16%. This year it will be even better because we have done even better in electronic manufacturing, and that will have the base impact. So so that shows that the economy, the Tamil Nadu economy, has the potential to withstand challenge. In true sense, we hear a lot this word of resilience. It has actually shown the resilience, and it has shown how Tamil economy can diversify to move from the traditional sectors of, let us say, textile, leathers, which took a kind of little bit of hit due to the geopolitics and some of the trade decisions, but still managed to perform better through diversification in the new sectors and all. And coming to the technology part, because I am the Information Technology Secretary, so I need to talk about technology and information technology in particular. We are, in true sense, democratizing the innovation in Tamil Nadu. We are working in the manner where that hub and spoke model is in operation now. So it's not concentrated in the metro, that is the Chennai city only. Our target is to allow innovators to have access to the world-class or top-class infrastructure for any incubation center or design center. And for that, they need not travel more than 1.5 to 2 hours from their home or from their academic institutions. And if they drive for 1.5, 2 hours, they are likely to have access to a top-class incubation centers. So to start with, couple of years back, we started here in Chennai, and in this year, that is year 25-26, we have opened up 3 spoke model, one at Madurai, one at Trichy, and one at Coimbatore. And in the coming year, we are going to expand further. The next thing which we have done, which is very noble and it has been noted last month, that is in January, during our flagship event of UImagine, we became the first state to come up with deep tech startup policy. And that deep tech startup policy, it has multiple verticals, end-to-end collaboration. We start with incubation centers where we take TRL1, TRL2 kind of entities and then move them up on the TRL scale. And during that moving up, we give them support in the form of, like Dr. Surana had said, that legal support for legal drafting, for technology transfer, for building prototype, for design, because some of the innovators, they may not be so apt or good in designing their product. So we give them access to the best of the design institute. We have the data voucher system where we support them by giving them voucher. We provide them compute capacity, which they can either take from the government or they can procure from outside, which we as aggregator provide at a discounted rate from the best computing services available in India and around the world. So these are some of the things which we are working on, and I am sure that we will move, not only we will be known as a manufacturing base or manufacturing economy, we certainly will take good part of the knowledge economy growth in India as well as around the world. And the future is, again, because we are a capital scarce country, so we have to work on the productivity improvement and productivity efficiency. Technology will bring that. So very soon you will see India moving up the value chain from a service-based economy to a product-based economy. And the kind of products we are thinking and designing, again, it gives us confidence by looking at the financial payment system, that the way in 4 or 5 years we have ramped up the digital finance in our country, because some of you may be surprised to know that today 50% of the global real-time digital payment is happening in India. If 2 transactions of digital payment is happening in the world, 1 is happening in India out of that. And all these have been done in last 4 or 5 years. So that gives us confidence that we can move towards the value chain and have such products which have international acceptability and collaboration. And with that confidence, I welcome all of you, all the diplomats and dignitaries, to continue to engage and expand and bring your team of investors and business to locate in India, to locate in Tamil Nadu, to become part of this growth story. Thank you.